I'm Heyzeus, and this is the second episode of Spare Change Trade Ups. We've got 5 more trade ups to do today. This time they're actually all really cheap, none of them are over $2.50. Hopefully people will find them useful. Also, some of the skins in this video I'm going to recommend you buy using buy orders on the Steam market. Now, last time I did one of these videos, this confused some people because if you're not familiar with buy orders, they can be a bit difficult to use. So I'm going to link a video in the description that provides a bit of a guide to using buy orders to do trade ups. So with that out of the way, we can get started. Our first trade up is going to involve 6 minimal wear consumer grade Rising Sun skins. These should cost around 12 cents each. Unfortunately, because the price is so low, you can't really use buy orders, you have to buy directly off the market. And 4 factory new Gods and Monsters skins. Now these ones you can use a buy order for, and I aim to get the buy order down for around 23 cents. All up, it should cost about $1.64, and you need to get the average float below 0.0875. Now, the odds in this trade up skew in favour of Gods and Monsters skins, because there's more industrial grade Gods and Monsters skins than there are Rising Sun skins. So, the odds I've shown here are going to be the actual odds, and not what CSGO Exchange normally shows you. The wins are basically the Midnight Storm, the Sun in Leo, and the Pathfinder. The losses are the Crimson Kimono, the Shipping Forecast, and the Hades. Overall, your average profit margin is going to be something like 20 cents, so it's not a huge profit margin. However, it is quite easy to get your hands on the skins you need for this. So you can do a lot of them, and that compensates a bit for the fact that you're working on a fairly narrow margin. The next trade up is almost the same as the last trade up, except there's no Gods and Monsters skins. All we're using is 10 minimal wear Rising Sun skins. Once again, the price of these will be about 12 cents. You'll probably need to buy them directly off the Steam market or directly off OP skins. And keep in mind that the prices on OP skins you should be paying should be about 30% less than the prices you're paying on the Steam market. And you'll need the same average float as last time, which will be 0.0875. In terms of what you can get, there's a 50% chance for a Sunset Storm or a Crimson Kimono. The Sunset Storm will net you a $1.90 profit. The Crimson Kimono will net you a 65-cent loss. Now, this is a higher profit margin than the previous trade up, and I wanted to address why both of them have a purpose, because at face value, you'd be left wondering why you'd want to use any minimal wear consumer grade Rising Sun skins on that first trade up when you could use them on this second trade up instead. The reason is, to do this second trade up, you need to get the floats of the minimal wear skins you're using quite low. While with the first trade up, you can use all sorts of crappy minimal wear skins that you couldn't use in this latter trade up. So they both have their purpose, in other words. You can use minimal wear skins with crappy floats like 0.1 to 0.12 for the first trade up, and if you've got less than 0.1, they're probably better off used for the second trade up. For the third trade up, you'll need 5 field tested industrial grade overpass skins, which should be about 15 cents on the Steam market. Once again, you can't really use buy orders for these, you've got to buy them directly. And you'll also need 5 minimal wear Crimson Kimonos from the Rising Sun collection, which will be about 30 cents on the Steam market with a buy order. All up, this trade up should cost you about $2.25, and you need to get the average float below 0.14. As a guide, this means that if the average float of your Crimson Kimonos is 0.1, the average float of your overpass skins needs to be 0.18. There's 6 different outcomes to this trade up, all equally likely. You'll make about 75 cents each on any of the overpass skins. You'll more or less break even on the Detour or the Very Camo Blue, and you'll lose about $1 on the Nitro. So once again, it is a fairly narrow margin trade up. However, it is really easy to get the skins for these, so you can do quite a lot. And I'm actually quite fond of this trade up because it is actually the first trade up I ever did for a profit many years ago now. So it has a special place in my heart. Oh, and a quick disclaimer here, I do have a whole bunch of the relevant overpass skins listed on the Steam market. If you're doing this trade up, don't buy any of my skins, if for any other reason, because they don't have the right floats for this particular trade up. So if you see my avatar, don't buy any of those skins. For our fourth trade up, you'll need 6 of one of the following 2 skins from the Chroma 3 collection in minimal wear condition, the Spectre or the Orange Crash. These should cost about 10 cents each if you're buying them directly off the Steam market. OP Skins is also a good place to buy them. And you also need 4 factory new Mach 10 Lapis Gators from the Wildfire collection. These should cost about 15 cents for a buy order on the Steam market. The total cost should be about $1.20, and you'll need an average float of less than 0.07. In terms of what you can get from this trade up, there's 5 different skins from each collection, and there'll be a 12% chance for any of the Chroma 3 skins, and an 8% chance for any of the Wildfire skins. Each collection has basically 2 win skins in it. In the Chroma 3, it's the Red Astor, which will make you about $1.50, and the Ghost Crusader, which will make you $1.10. In the Wildfire collection, it's the Valance, which will make you $1.80, and the Glock Royal Legion, which will make you about $2.20. On the other 6 different skins, you will generally get small losses, but these losses are going to be vastly outweighed by the amount you get from the wins, so it is literally just a matter of spamming these. Eventually you'll get a bunch of wins, and the money from that will vastly outweigh the amount you lose. So, final trade up. This one is fairly similar to the last trade up. Once again, we're using 4 factory new Lapis Gators, but we're swapping out the Chroma 3 skins for minimal wear glove case skins, specifically the Sonar, the Sand Scale, and the Black Sand. These cost slightly more, about 2 cents more each, so your total cost will be $1.32, and once again, you need an average float of 0.07. In terms of what you can get, once again, there's a 12% chance of any of the glove case skins, and an 8% chance of any of the Wildfire skins. So you'll be making $2 on the Flashback, $3 on the Cyrex, but you'll be losing, you know, $1 on the Stinger, $1 on the Gila, and about 30 cents on the Royal Consorts. The Wildfire skins are basically the same deal. You're profiting on the Valance and the Royal Legion, you're losing on the others. Once again, this is a trade up where you're losing money more often than you're making it. However, when you do make money, the amount you make will vastly outweigh the amount you're losing. At least vastly outweigh it relative to the cost of the trade up. So it's just a matter of spamming them, and they only cost $1.30, so even if you've only got $20 in the Steam market, that's more than enough to spam these, and you will start growing that Steam market balance fairly quickly. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. If you found it useful, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Otherwise, trust the numbers, not your gut. I'm Heyzeus, thanks for watching, see ya.